Out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I really hope you're fucking good, because otherwise I'm gonna fuck you up.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left it no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
It literally ran the same play back to back. Dope. Okay.
Maybe the 34.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have first down.
You want to just stop.
Brought down at the 41.
I'm getting that and
Move
stop
the
it.
chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
Pittsburgh.
On 1st and 10 is Conner.
You're terrible, bro. It's straight up awful.
37-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Back at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd down, Conner looking for space.
Dude, you literally run 2 plays. This is so funny.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to look deep.
Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'll take that ball. Fucking loser.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on, because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield.
Nothing. I'm playing this Austin Luzik kid, and he's a fucking faggot. Like, he tried to agree to a game time with me, and then change it, and then not show up to the next game time, and then when I gave him shit about it, he asked me what the fuck my problem was. I'm like, you're a fucking moron. That's my fucking problem is. Like, yeah, like, yeah, and Damon just gave him the force win, otherwise he wouldn't even be fucking, he'd be like 500 right now. Like, I'm not trying to hear nothing from that fucking loser.
This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get this up.
Yeah, he literally ran 3 plays on offense his first drive. So, I don't really understand. I just made my own offensive playbook too, by the way, so now people are in trouble.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Wentz.
Did he just fucking drop that? Okay, hold on a second. Miles Boykin just dropped that fucking ball. And then they have why did my depth chart get changed where DeAnthony Thomas is now ahead of people that he shouldn't be in the receiving lineup? I don't understand that. This dude's a fucking retard. Like, straight up. I said, can we play before the first set of games? He said, yeah, that works perfect. And it was like 4 hours before the games even started. He's like, I just need to cut the grass. Give me an hour. And then goes, hey, man, can we actually do it after the 1 games, once those finish? He goes, that would be perfect. And then I legit waited till the last game finished. Like, the Bengals went to overtime. And then I was like, hey, what's the deal? After tagging him on the page, I messaged him. He's like, I'm eating, bro, chill. And I was like, what? Like, maybe if you... No, just like, he's an idiot.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Right.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Working from the gun, Wentz.
I had a wide open guy and I was looking at another guy. God damn it.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to
These guys are the best, bro.
last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Right. Which isn't surprising.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
Bro, what is going on
Back to
here?
the 33. It'll go as a
I
loss of a
do.
yard, so
Truly
they'll
do.
get 3rd and 11.
That was well played.
The problem is I just don't have the ability to run the ball like I used to because I feel like they nerfed the run. And then because of that, it's made people who aren't good allowed to like stay in games with me. Yeah, too bad no matter how much you play with TJ Watt, you're never going to be able to get a sack on me because I'm better than you. This dude is playing with TJ Watt the whole game and just trying to use D lineman moves, and it's really funny.
This drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Shotgun now for Wentz.
Oh my god. Really? I didn't know a guy was on defense as fast as Hollywood Brown. I wasn't aware of that.
Yes, sir.
What defensive players in this game are that fast?
Got his hand in and knocked it away.
None that I know of either. Oh, that's weird. He ran a slant, outran the guy, and when I threw it, he did like a jump, like towards the pass. Like, all right.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. On play action, Wentz.
Yeah, eat my dick. Number 28 isn't staying with me that time, faggot.
Marquise Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season.
So how long till Robert Williams hands you guys the commissioner because he's a little bitch?
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline.
And the thing that's funny though is he definitely is because of him not enjoying the game as a user. He's letting his personal shit with whoever the fuck he's dealing with personal shit with, like whether it's his wife, ex-wife, kids, whatever. He's letting that like. Because he's come at me when I'm not even like being rude. Like that's the thing. Like I know I ask for it sometimes, but I've been very like good.
Here about ready for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted.
Right.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage.
Oh yeah, you're terrible, bro. I'm gonna give you man coverage because none of these receivers are gonna beat any of my corners.
They need in order to not punt the ball again. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field,
This is great. I'm gonna give him 2-man all game.
They
Huh?
expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You should never lose to Jeff.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go was a loss of a yard.
That's literally Gary Jr. And that was literally J. Torres too.
Depth in the secondary here. They're in the dime. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
Bruh, he's throwing into man coverage with Marlon Humphrey thinking he's going to win a jump ball. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm going to blow this dude out. I'm going to try to run the score up on him, see if I can get punished, honestly. This guy really made me upset. This is how he was acting towards me when I don't understand that. Like, just don't. Alright, let's get some of our strong eye formations going here, because this is the formation that I added so many different plays, and I really just haven't even started them yet. So I gotta change that. That's stupid. Okay. Put Boyle in there. He's got the blocking. Put Burton here. There we go.
Line of scrimmage,
yeah, Nick Boyle has a blocking thing as a superstar tight end, but he's been getting raped by TJ Watt. Woo! There you go, Johnny T. Let's go, kid. Let's get this Wildcat going, too. Read option with Hollywood Brown at quarterback in the Wildcat.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
I hope dude's prepared to complain about my play calling too. He said, "Hey man, my bad before. I was going to contact you after I ate." Bro, fuck you. That's straight up. I don't give a fuck what you were gonna do. You did not do that. So then when I did what I did, I wasn't wrong. You fucking faggot. Right. Bro, dude's a straight queer.
Third down and 6.
God damn it, of course. TJ Watt comes in unblocked. Like, the one time the fucking play action and needs to block him. No.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case,
go return that ball that's landing in the end zone. That's a good idea. I legit am going to give this dude man coverage the whole game. Have him force it into tight coverage all game.
Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down. How big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so get furious.
It's so sad him trying to run pass plays and run the ball. He's got legit the worst offense. Him and Gary Jr. are probably the worst two offenses I've played in this league. Dude, Gary Jr. legit just runs with fucking Lamar and has no idea what he's doing. Like,
on a jet sweep, this is Johnson. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
All right, 3rd and 11 or 3rd and 10. That is garbage.
Diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston.
Wow, Zach Ertz gets that catch because of his fucking trait. What a joke. I literally was sitting right there too. This is such a joke. He threw it right at me. I didn't even think there was a way he was going to throw it.
On the handoff, Connor. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On second down now.
God, he is so bad. This is hilarious. Oh, Malik Hooker gets hurt. Cool. Let's go.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. Well, you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
On third down, Winston.
Oh, I'll take that. Okay, or Marlon Humphrey won't catch it. That's cool. Oh yeah, you're definitely playing through the Bruce shoulder.
And now it's fourth down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
I gotta get my playbook going here.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivation
there you go.
on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. A first down run, good for about 3. Second and 7 coming up.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability.
I love all these new plays, honestly. Some of these people have never seen me run them before, like, ever. He's so fast. The 49ers won today, right?
Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games.
Yeah, Mullins looked pretty good.
Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
That one complete to his receiver, Jennings.
Dude, he looked really good. Like, he looked confident. Like, I don't remember who was calling their game, but he goes, yeah, Nick Mullins is going to go through his reads, and whatever the fucking play tells him to do, like, I didn't say fucking obviously, but whatever the play tells him to do, like, he's going to do it. He's going to go through his progressions, and he's going to make the reads. He goes, so like, if these guys were expecting them to have, like, a limited playbook, he's like, he's been here for years. They're like, they have no limitations on this playbook with Nick Mullins in the game, and I was like, I love that, actually. Like, that would make me as a 49er fan feel great about it. Like,
losing yardage back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
right, and he played pretty well for you guys. Yeah. Dude, that was his rookie season too, wasn't it? Like, rookie season coming out of Mississippi State, right? Or yeah. So I mean, yeah.
On second and 12, Wentz. That is caught inside the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Like anybody.
Now Wentz. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Got a touchdown.
Devin Bush.
Dude just brought the house, and apparently instead of the ball being thrown, my quarterback decided to just eat a sack. I'm up 10-0. This gets terrible. I just want this fucking game to be more consistent.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making.
Did you see Justin Jefferson for the Vikings? Went crazy, dude.
Just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
I didn't know dude was starting Winston. That's actually kind of funny to me.
So far, not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe it's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
The ball resting on the 20. Here's second and 6. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
One thing you're hoping for when
Dude, that house smells like dirty gym locker. Like it's disgusting.
after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the ball. Popped in the air and intercepted. Picked by the rookie, Jeff Okudah. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Dude, that's when I played one of my games and I needed a 3rd down and 8 and I threw it to the tight end and it hit him in the fucking face. Like legitimately hit him in the fucking face, Doug. Like it was one of those where I was like, that wasn't even Wentz's fault. Like I was complaining about Wentz missing throws, and I step up in the pocket, throw a good slant route directly in front of my guy, and it hits the guy in the face. I was like, okay, I'm gonna lose this game. Like
that'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
And of course, so it's the wobbliest fucking throw in the world, yeah.
It's desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but let me finish. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just
I think the kid just got his biggest gain of the day, and it was like 8 yards.
You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a
Give me these. Oh, dude, he keeps trying Marlon Humphrey in man coverage, and it's just never there. It's like legitimately not there.
Earlier in the quarter, when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots downfield, you open the eyes of the defense.
Bruh, Ryan Neal is so much faster than James Conner, and they just let Ryan Neal get outran by James Conner. That is the most infuriating thing about this game, that just happened.
Jameis again.
Bruh, these quick throws are hilarious. He's like trying to do like real quick throw stuff, so I'm about to come out and cover 2 hard press. Cover 2 flats, is it? Let's just do Tampa 2, I guess. Let's do Tampa 2. Jamie said that he saw you running Tampa 2 against him a lot, and he's determined that that's like not a cheater defense, but he thinks it's like a. He's like, every time he picks me on 3rd down, he goes, I feel like it was in Tampa 2.
For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark.
Yeah, he was like, that's the defense. He goes, it must be like one of the better defenses. And I'm like, I don't know.
10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Screen pass to Connor, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, I just thought I'd tell you it was funny because he was like had like some conspiracy that he thinks that's like one of the really good defenses and shit, and I was like, maybe. I was like, I don't know.
The completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Winston. This will be caught inside the 10.
Did you not drop that?
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
They just tried to give Zach Ertz like a guaranteed easy touchdown, and I thankfully made the user play, but he caught it still. Dude, they acted like my guy just got destroyed off the line in man coverage. It's like, bro, come on, don't do that. What is he doing, bro? Like, call your play.
Set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run here with Connor.
Hey, call another timeout. Yep. Why not? Does this guy not know about clock runoff? Hopefully he doesn't. Oh, he called timeout with 8 seconds? Okay, that was really stupid. I'm calling engage 8. I really don't care. I'm up 17-0 before half.
Second down and goal.
Oh, I was sitting right there. Why won't it let me pick that? Oh, this game's awful.
Chase Claypool with his first
It's
career
like this fucking bum score on me.
and the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
So garbage, dude. He's so bad.
Makes the score 17.
All because he's running with little dink and dunk shit down the field.
So
It's so
6
stupid.
seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Pulls it in at the 13.
Ooh, that was almost a better return than you wanted me to have, huh, there, bud? Let's find a good play here. Fuck. Called the wrong
Just
play.
1 second remaining in the first half. They'll call the timeout. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
Why is there no blocking sometimes? Vince Williams should never run side to side with me.
Second down.
Should never run side to side with fucking Jonathan Taylor's 94 speed. Which is not possible. But apparently that's what happens.
Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay
1,
with
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. This better work. If this doesn't work, I'm literally done with this Madden game. That kind of worked.
8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
Good boy, Johnny.
This one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Dude, block for me! I'm running a jet sweep, and apparently you can overrun the blocking on the jet sweep. That's good to know.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time.
Like, that makes no sense. Like, I don't...
But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
I gotta play for you, faggot. Literally, the blocking would have been perfect, but my guys just, like, didn't run forward to block the guys. They, like, acted like they were taking good pursuit angles to get there, but they really weren't. Like, I don't understand that.
On play action. It's Wentz.
He dropped it? Oh my god.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks
Probably
like it's
play
open
far.
for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the
I gotta play for you, buddy.
and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Wentz.
X caught that. Are you really seriously going to allow him to hit stick me? Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Trash video game player getting rewarded by Madden. Good job. Keep it up.
Turning the ball over back to their offense and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side.
He's going to start bringing heavy-ass blitzes on him. I'm so done with this game.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number one was getting a stop, wasn't it? So big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
It's now second and
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Connor.
Yeah, it's me, buddy. You're not getting anywhere. Sorry.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Winston. Escaping the pressure right.
There we go. Take that sack, bitch.
Great coverage downfield.
Have a coverage sack because you thought you were going to go to Earth, and I fucking usered him myself. He's got such a basic play calling thing that it's like not very hard to figure out where he's trying to go with the ball. He's got 2 receivers that he mainly throws to, and it's like, it's fine, but I'm going to figure it out.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Yeah, I'm going to make you cover my, what's it called every game.
And held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Jet sweep plan here. Yeah. Yeah, good no block of TJ Watt. That's just a way to not get yards up there.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you.
Like, just give me like 2 minutes to
things
myself.
can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Needing the tough yards, they run it with the fullback. He's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Wentz now on 1st down. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
Oh, that should have been a touchdown. That's bullshit.
He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing is Wentz. Got a man, it's Brown. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. A good gain of 9 on 1st down. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less.
At the 8-yard line.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game, as the Ravens push further out in front.
All right, I got this faggot 24-7 now, but I just got to get used to this playbook. There's a lot of good plays in it, and I want to use them all. I legit made my own playbook last night. I sat down and just told myself I don't have enough offense to just run the basic shit that's in the Washington Redskins playbook. So I made it off of the Redskins playbook, but removed like 100 plays and then added like 150.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times
he's got 12 carries for 44 yards with Connor. It's like, bro, you're getting like 3 yards a carry, maybe 4. It's much, but yet, and he's still running in the 3rd quarter. like aggressive, and he's got Winston as superstar or whatever. Like he upgraded, but he's not even using it. Like Foles. Do you like that? The Foles shit today.
Here's Winston.
Sack lunch. Fuck you, kid. Let's go. Dude cannot handle man coverage. This is the best.
They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 11. Jameis to throw it.
Apparently Ryan Neal should never be in man coverage on Zach Ertz because he just raped me. It's like my backup safety that I have playing linebacker because he's under 90. Or is there not a 90-speed hybrid rule anymore?
First down, Winston.
He should have thrown it deep, but he didn't throw it deep. He had a guy wide open. That's so funny. Dude doesn't know how to read defenses at all.
It's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he'll get it down.
Screen passes, short runs, shitty throws. Screen passes, short runs, shitty throws.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Yeah, I have 90 speed Ryan Neal, who's 6'3", 200 pounds. It's a safety playing linebackers. Like, I'm still within the old rules, but I probably could end up putting, like, I could put Malik Hooker down there, and he would be a little bit better.
Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Dude, who has manned up on that guy, and why is he just getting destroyed? Like,
no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Now we're gonna change this up here.
Winston now to throw on 1st down.
Oh, baby. Oh, wow. Thank you.
And that is incomplete.
Whew.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I'd be pretty pissed if I was in there.
Definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's a pass swung out.
Dude, who has manned up on the running back when a screen happens that they're not there? Like, I don't... Oh, he's moving the ball again, and it's like pathetic gas offense. It should never work.
On 1st down, Connor, and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
He's brought down at the 20.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd and 7 from the 20. Here's Winston.
Thank you, God, Calais Campbell. I love that. So slow, but he was able to make that play. I love that.
How good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there in this passing game. They just can't get off the ground. And that play, they wound up losing yards.
That's cover 2, buddy, not man. Nice try. You're an idiot. That should have been a pick. He legit threw it to a drag route where there was a guy just sitting there.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
See ya.
Now they go for on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. An opportunity for them to salt this game away after that 4th down stop we just witnessed as they hold a commanding 3-score lead in the 4th quarter. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Wentz now on 1st down. Looking deep for Jennings.
Oh, so dumb.
Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with the pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Johnson, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, Winston. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. First and 10, Taylor now. It was Mike Hilton up to make the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Wentz to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
56. Mike, 56, right there.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Ooh, I'm not going to let you block it.
But this defense having none of it. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Shotgun now for Wentz. They will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
He's brought down.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And the catch made by Johnson.
This is such a fucking joke, dude.
Down the right side and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Today's final score,
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Baltimore, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside
Nothing else played that fucking bum, the Steelers. He's terrible.
This is the NFL.
He won? Oh, he won?
Yeah, he's terrible.
Wow. How is he 4-2? Well, he got a force one yesterday, but he got 3 wins.
He's terrible. I don't know.
I lost to Artie Curtis today.
I knew you were gonna do that. You let him fucking get his. You let him get his X Factor with Joe Mixon.
I know. I knew he was trying to do it because yesterday we played games twice yesterday. We lagged out twice yesterday. He kept running off Joe Mixon after every interception. Well, with him pick sixes, he kept running about to the 1 yard line. Like this game, he ran the bounce at the 1 yard line for a pick six. I knew he was trying to get Joe Mixon the ball. I caught onto that last night, but we lagged out.
You caught onto it, but you still let him get his X Factor.
I can't stop it.
You can.
No, I can't. My D-line's trash.
It's not, though.
Yes, it is. Garrett got good pressure this game. Olivia Vernon sucks. And Joby and Richardson sucks.
You're just not using them right.
4-3. So which team for now?
You're not using them right, man. I'm telling you.
Okay.
You used to do the bad D-line when you have one of the best D-linemen in the game. Best D-line in the game.
I got my cornerback injured because I'm blaming Doug for that. But my cornerback got injured because he's Sam with the injuries on.
What?
Nico Roby Coleman got injured while he Sam with the injuries on for 6 weeks.
How is he doing stuff like that? I'm surprised you're not the only one who got hurt.
That's probably one people that got hurt. I just checked my person. I got a new injury and Nico Roby Coleman got injured. Broken collarbone, 6 weeks.
So dumb.
Very unlucky. Did y'all win today?
We don't play till 7.
Forgot. We lost.